Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Andrew. At point guard, Dyson Daniels. At forward, number 50. At guard, Craig, number 23. At forward, Grant Hill. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. Let's hear it for your San Antonio Spurs! 7 foot, the big man, number 16, Hassan Whiteside. 6'8", starting at forward, number 1, Tracy McGrady. 7'2", at forward, number 33, Kareem. time, at guard, number 45, Brandon Miller. Starting at guard, number 11, Stephon Marbury. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is J.B. Bickerstaff. Fans, let's hear it for your
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So a look at our starters for the Knicks and for the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Miller. And it's Marbury in at the point guard. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Daniels with it. Covered by Miller. Here's Hill. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McGrady. Sinks the triple.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Spurs foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw for the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That free throw good from Daniels. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here is Miller. From outside, off the mark. From outside the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. The pass to Marbury. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Daniels. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Daniels. Marbury passes to McGrady. It's picked off. And stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Marbury. McGrady passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Launches a three. Not a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Three-pointer.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Bynum. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Miller against Hill. Here's Marbury. Here's the three. They get it again. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Bynum, the pass to Daniels. New York moving the ball around, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Rejected by Whiteside.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Out to Miller. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Daniels passes to Hill. Over McGrady. Hill, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Swiped away. Marbury passes to Miller. The train. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Hill. And Whiteside sends it back. And him against McGrady. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Passes it to Marbury. Lock at 6. From downtown. Here's Miller. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Miles Turner comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's John Collins in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Hill. Lets it go from 14. Here's Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's Marbury. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Parrish grabs the board. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hill, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Marbury. 6 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Turner and does, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. McGrady outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. McGrady's got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now the pass to Richmond. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Collins. Over Wilson. Can't nail the jumper. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this.
14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against Sacramento. We've got Johnson. John Collins is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Turner. And it's Fredette in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his 2nd season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
For your Spurs Youth Games team.
Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it to Fredette. Passes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for San Antonio, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Daniels. Bynum trying to break loose. And that one's good. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bynum down low. Turner covering. And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's Marbury. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside DeRozan. Back to Abdul-Jabbar.
Knicks foul. Number 50. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Marbury. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Hill and stolen by Miller. In transition, here comes San Antonio and the jam by Whiteside.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Some nice passing by New York here. Now Daniels, 8 points for him. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here is Miller. He has 6. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Carries it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill against DeRozan. Dishes it to Whiteside. Miller outside. Puts up a 3. No good. And New York the other way now. And now the Knicks on the break. Takes a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
McGrady's checked in for San Antonio. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Russell's checked in. Chipped away.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Hill. Six on the shot clock. And another 3 for New York. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
New York with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Good on the shot.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Marbury. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by New York.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Turner's checked in for Whiteside. Richmond for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Nice move. He stepped back and catched it up. And 12 points for B.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Parrish inside. He's against Turner. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Driving the lane. And that one's good. McGrady.
What muscle from McGrady right there. Brushing off the defense with ease.
For 3, Richmond. They grab their own miss. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Knicks out front, up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Defensively, they got to do a better job of staying connected to the shooters. They're getting lit up from beyond the arc. Better to crowd those guys, force them to put the ball on the floor and make a play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs trail by 4. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And here's Miller.
Knicks foul. Number 23. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Daniels.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Marbury passes to Abdul-Jabbar, and he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Daniels with it. Pulls it from the elbow. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Passes it to Whiteside. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Hill. Got it from 16 feet. Hill's got his first 2 points.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Spurs foul. Stephon Marbury. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unfortunate.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Daniels. On the wing, Miller. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 15.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Covered by Miller. To the inside. Here's Daniels. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he can't get the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 4. Here's McGrady. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
Meeting the defensive power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
First trip to the line for him here.
McGrady at the line.
And the second free throw, good. New York leading by 3. Daniels passes to Hill. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now, here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Miller. Poked away. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson with it. Now Bynum defending. Here's McGrady. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And the Spurs with possession. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Miller. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Russell left side. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Miller. It down hard.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
McGrady kicks to Miller. Back to McGrady. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGrady's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Murray dishes to Russell, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Fredette, he's checked in for Miller. The Knicks making a switch here. Now, here is Fredette. He's guarded closely. Pass to Turner. High post Johnson. For the lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it to Fredette. It's over Richmond. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Wilson against McGrady. 11 feet away. Here's Russell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Russell's got 6.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Collins passes it to McGrady. Back to Collins. 1:22 left to play in the third. Johnson for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray the pass to Richmond. Now Wilson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
55 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Fredette. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Turner.
New York.
San Antonio making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
14 foul.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fredette kicks to Johnson. And too long on the shot. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, how about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Spurs. One shot.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. The Knicks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Kept alive. Russell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And you know, Coach highlighted, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Turner. Collins is out there with Johnson. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Fredette. Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And finish off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Covered by Johnson. The 3 from Hill. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Listen, even average 3-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Fredette. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Here is Daniels. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Puts it up from 12. That one doesn't go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Now, here is Fredette. He's covered by Daniels. The game now all-time. Fredette's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Covered by Johnson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive units has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Collins. The Knicks making the shot. To the wing on the left. Here's Marbury. On the clock. Shot by Collins, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Nice D from DeRozan.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside Hill. Covered by Miller. From the stripe, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Miller surveying the floor. They get a hand on it. Down low.
San Antonio foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bynum's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is McGrady. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
At 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 3. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Marbury. Now the dish to McGrady. Gets the three-point to fall.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Daniels passes to Bynum. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Whiteside's got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's McGrady. Here's Barber. He's covered by Daniels. To tie it up. It's rebounded by New York. Hill has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Hill's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
New York ball.
.121 left in the fourth. The Knicks leading by 5.
Stephon Marbury. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Daniels. He kicks it to Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen. He's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And it's Marbury missing. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Stolen away. And stolen by Miller. Shot to stop the run. That one misses. Some solid D here from Bynum. Fires from deep. Miller grabs the miss. McGrady outside. Pass to Marbury. Miller outside. The three. It's rebounded by New York. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.